Ride on my Ansoms, welcome to Jam First. So today joining me racing at Dragon Trail Seaside, which is a fictional track. Going through the warm-up here, racing through that, wishing everybody a Merry Christmas, because it was Christmas Day in the early evening. I did the one race for the whole day and turned out it was a good Christmas present because it was good. I loved it. So let's get scoot on. We're racing Group 4 cars. I chose the 458 Italia. Found to be quite good for me on this track. Most of the drivers have chosen the usual fare of Peugeot front wheel drives and on this occasion Dodge Vipers. So what we got is lined up on the grid. Got a few Peugeots lined up, a couple of Dodge Vipers and me. Give them a rev just to make sure that I'm annoying the neighbours like a right proper Kevin. So getting up ready for the rolling start, and we're going to get ready for the countdown. Going to try and get this guy early, so we're away. So trying to keep it in a straight line, get an early gear shift, as much pace as I can get to try and keep up with this guy. He's got a bit of a weave on, trying to get some warmth into his tyres before this corner. Get the braking zone right for the big turn. He's a bit squirrely, I'm a little squirrely, so I'm going to get a little weave down the straight just to see if I can get some warmth in the tyres. And we'll see how we go from here on. Into a short braking zone, into this corner is quite important. Get the power on nice and early so you can get a good run, so you come over the crest of the hill and then down towards the S's. And you've got to get a decent run through here. I lose a little bit of apex on that corner, which compromises the run up the hill, but I think he had a worse apex on that side of the S. So I end up catching him and gaining time on him all the way through. Down to the hairpin. This is a bit of a corner if you get it wrong. Late brake. You can end up deep into the deep into the wall and into the chicane of death. It's usually called the chicane of death because there's carnage in the pack. So little lift and thread it right through without hitting the wall either side. Take as much curb as you dare. Trouble is, it unsettles the car, so you've got to be careful. And then a late brake, keeping the apex quite late on this corner. It seems to go on forever, that one does. And then get a nice run down, start finish straight. So into lap 2, he's pulled right over to the right hand side because he don't want me in his slipstream, he don't want me following him. So I thought, well, I'll come over to the left and I'll get a better run through to the braking zone. He's squirrely because he's having to recorrect himself and gets squirrely on the exit. So I get a good run through the exit of the chicane there. Just not quite enough to get alongside him proper, so I back out of it, just clipping his rear. So I back off, letting him know that I didn't do it intentionally, give him the place back, because it's only a fair thing to do. I know many other players and drivers will probably just driven straight on. And getting through the S's, again, I've got quite a good drive through. He gets a good second part of the S's squared away, so he manages to sort of maintain distance to me. So we're going to come down to the braking zone. I'm going to slow it up right here, because this is, if you get it wrong, this is what happens when you get it wrong. So he's got the braking zone at 150, which is roughly where I start, bang, there. He's not braking till 100 metres. Now, in that case, he's gone too deep and he's going to hit the wall. I almost follow him through, but I managed to get the car slowed down enough. He hits the wall, and ends up ghosting into the Shadow Realm, and off we go. So it's all good. I end up in the first place, so in the lead. So I've got half a second behind me now, between myself and Dane that's sat currently in second, and I just got to race on to the end now. So being that there's no one in front of me and not much going on behind me, I'm pulling out the gap now to a full second, to 1.2 seconds, taking it nice and steady, don't make any mistakes, especially through the chicane of death, and then pulling out to 2 seconds, slowly extending it out towards two and a little bit, and then I'm on the last lap, taking it nice and steady, don't want to muck it up, because I usually do, got to keep it nice, and coming around through to the chicane of death for the last time. Got a little bit close to the wall on the exit, into the last corner. Other than the corner, lovely. All I got to do is keep it in a straight line now, over the line, for a lovely win, Christmas Day. Lovely. Proper job. It was handsome. I was chuffed, pretty chuffed, and yeah, it was good. So thanks for joining me. Thank you for watching. All that's left is for if you've got any comments, leave any comments. If you want to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, get all the latest videos that I put out, and live streams, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, good. That's Jam First out. Cheers and gone. Proper job. See you again.